Good afternoon, beautiful people of the internet. It is Jeff and Angela, the mother-son realtor team here in San Diego. We are back. We are back to a different format. We change formats a lot. But this is the one where one of us asks the other a question without them knowing, and we got to think on our feet and then kind of just riff off each other. Today, it is Angela's turn to ask me a question. I do not know what it is. I really have no idea.
Well, good. I think you'll do just fine. I really want to focus on first-time buyers for this particular segment.
Okay.
And I wanted to ask you, what do you think is the best first step if you're a first-time buyer? Where do you start? Like, what's the most important thing for them just to even get started with the process?
I think the first thing is talking to a lender. Mm-hmm. And it'll eventually lead to getting that a pre-approval. That's where I'm going. But what you need to know is how much you can afford, because you can look at a lot of stuff. You see these calculators on every single website, whether it be Redfin, Zillow, whatever. A lot of them don't have property tax. It's principal, interest, and only. They're not mentioning if that property that you fell in love with has a $500 HOA. So I think the really is to figure out what you're comfortable with, not what you qualify for, because that's two different things. Because some people, I remember when I got my pre-qualification and then I looked at the payment, what you're qualified for. I'm like, I am not, there's no way I would ever take that payment. So then find that range that you want to stick in. And then when you talk to your lender, you'll know that, okay, if I want to, let's say, have a $3,000 monthly payment and my principal and insurance is $29,999 and you're not including property tax, HOA, Melrose, or any of that, all of a sudden you are outside of your budget. So I think it's talking to a lender to make sure you know all the extra things that could go into your payment, getting that pre-approval, and then also knowing what you're actually comfortable with.
Exactly. I agree with you. And that would absolutely be my recommendation as well, because knowledge is power. And for me personally, when I have knowledge about something, I'm less stressed. It's like, okay, I get this. I know what I can afford. I've been noticing that when we're talking to first-time home buyers, a lot of them don't realize that, hey, they really can buy a home right now. Like, they're under the impression that they have to have a 20% down payment. You don't necessarily. So that's why it's super important to talk to a lender first, because you may be able to find a property that has FHA financing, or there's other programs out there.
And just to piggyback on that. And what's really cool about what I've noticed with just lending in general is they're always rolling out new programs based on what's going on. When interest rates go up, they all of a sudden have a buy down or things they can offer you, because they need to keep continuing to do loans too. So there is flexibility. Some people are scared because they think it's going to be so rigid where they don't have any choices. And I remember what happened to me when I did eventually, because it eventually leads to you getting pre-approved. Once you do get that pre-approval, it's all of a sudden like, okay, now I have the keys to submit offers and actually purchase a house.
And you're allowed to get excited.
You're allowed to get excited. Exactly. Or disappointed if you don't get your offer. It happens. It happens. Yeah. It's happened to us and everybody.
Or if you reach out to a lender, maybe you're not quite ready for whatever reason. Let's say you need to work on your credit score, or maybe your debt's too high. You now know what you need to work on, so therefore you can ultimately end up purchasing, maybe not right this moment. But it's interesting to me that there's so many first-time home buyers that really can buy right now, but just don't think they can.
Or they're scared because they don't want to pull their credit. And I always say, don't even think about that. A lot of these lenders just want to get you on the phone and give you information, because again, knowledge is power. Some people are scared to call them because they think they're going to get their credit pulled and then they're going to be in this situation where they're not ready for it. We have a lot of great lender friends, loan officers that just want to have a conversation with you and get you excited and lead you in the right direction.
Right. And really just kind of guide you through the whole process, at least that part of it. Okay. Well, I have to say, Jeffrey, you did very well.
It's a little long-winded. I kept talking for a little bit, but...
So did I, because there were things I wanted to add. I thought, it's important. We have these conversations daily with first-time buyers. So I thought it might be kind of a good thing to bring up.
Yeah. And then once you get that in place, if you don't already have a realtor, do some research, find ones that you like, you jive with, like us, all our clients, our buyers are become our friends, and we have personal relationships. So that would be the following step.
And one last thing, we're going to have shaved ice again on 4th of July.
Yep. Yes. Yep. It was very popular. We had it this last Saturday. So if you're in the Escondido Harmony Grove area on July 4th at 12:30, I believe, we're going to be doing shaved ice again. So thanks. That was a good question, Ange. I think it was. I think I handled it. But anyways, we hope everyone has a great day. We'll be posting another video next week. Follow us on Instagram, Jeff and Angela San Diego, and we hope everyone has a wonderful day.